welcome to Modelling Misadventures, and in today's video I'm on to issue 29 of the Lancaster bomber. And in the magazine this week there's another issue about the Lancaster, this time the Mark II, which actually had this radial engine in it instead of a Merlin. And then we've got the Battle of Britain Phase 1. And there's Dowding. Now in the last issue we were still working on this undercarriage engine assembly. Bit of trouble getting the motor running, but eventually you can see here that I did get it running. Now this has got to be one of the shortest stages in this build because we've actually only got 4 parts. We've got the one half of an engine nacelle, and then we've got these 3 little fittings that go on that, and that's all there is to do. Now the first part we've got to fit on here is this thing here, and it goes over this hole. Now this hole is where the exhaust from the engine come out, and this is called an exhaust shroud or a flame damper shroud, and it goes on there, and you see it covers the exhaust up. Now there's quite a bit of discussion online about whether or not these would have actually been fitted to the Lancasters that flew on the Dambusters raid. Some people say they probably were, some people say they weren't. I mean, one thing about these is that when you put them on, you can't actually see the exhaust, which is a little bit of a shame. But if it's actually historically accurate, then they should go on. Now in the magazine, Hachette actually address this, and they show a picture here of a Mark I Lancaster with the exhaust shrouds fitted, and they also show a picture here of another Lancaster. You can see the exhaust shrouds are fitted there, and they say that that one is from 617 Squadron and took part in Operation Chastise, which was a Dambuster mission. So rightly or wrongly, I'm going to fit these on and be done with it. And they just clip into place like that. The next piece to go on is this anti-ice guard for the carburetor. That's going to just go in those holes like that. And the third and final part of this stage is this thing called the cowling shutter. And that goes on there. But we don't even fix it in place yet because it's going to be held in place by the other side of this. And that is all there is to do in issue 29. Now, although we're not going to fit this yet, you can see where it's going to go. It's going to fit onto the side of the engine like that, just above the undercarriage doors. Seems to be quite a nice fit. Now, if you look at pictures of Lancasters in the Haynes manual to check the accuracy of this, you can see on many of the pictures there are no exhaust shrouds fitted, but there is a black and white photo here of a Lancaster that does have the exhaust shrouds on, and this Lancaster was flown by Les Munro, who actually was on the Dambusters mission. So it's hard to know which Lancasters had them on and which ones didn't, but certainly some of the ones on the Dambusters raid did have these exhaust shrouds. And the anti-icing guard on the side of the nacelle looks pretty authentic as well. So there it is, a very short and sweet stage of this build. Not much I can say about that other than thanks for watching. I'll see you next time on Modelling Misadventures.